Hi, my name is Jason Dang, and my topic is the impact of false memories. Did you know that false memories occur more often than we think they actually do? Well, in an experiment made by Turtleston, 30% of adults can be convinced to remember a false event that never actually occurred. And in another experiment ran by Turtleston, 3 out of 4 people failed to accurately recall a memory. So, what are false memories? False memories are forged or distorted recollections of an event, and they can be formed through interference of other memories, misinformation, or twisting information off of an original source, and can be even induced through suggestion. In my first article, it is titled "The Brain Has a Tell for When It's Recalling a False Memory," studies suggest. And in the article, new studies suggest that electrical signals in the hippocampus can distinguish true versus false memories. In the article, participants were first given one word list to remember. Then afterwards, they were given another word list as a distraction. Lastly, they had to take a test to recall words off the first word list. And results show that when participants recalled the wrong word off of the wrong list, the electrical signals in the hippocampus were actually more similar to when recalling a correct word rather than recalling a word that they've never been shown before on either word list. And scientists hypothesize this is because memories that are formed in the same environment are more alike in the brain. And this information can help form new therapies to treat disorders such as PTSD. And in the image you see, as you can see, shows the hippocampus located in the brain. My second article is titled "Cuttlefish Can Form Memories Too." And in that article, researchers were trying to figure out if cuttlefish had a reconstruction process. Now, the reconstruction process is just combining other memories to form a new one. And in order to do this, the goal of the experiment was to make the cuttlefish remember seeing their favorite food. And this is because false memories can only form when animals have a reconstruction process. So in the experiment, the cuttlefish were first exposed to 3 tubes, one containing their favorite food, which is shrimp, one that was less preferred, which was crab, and then one that was completely empty. Afterwards, the cuttlefish were only exposed to 2 of the tubes, and they were also covered at the same time. So the cuttlefish did not know which was which. And the tubes were the one containing shrimp and the one that was completely empty. Lastly, to test out if the cuttlefish actually formed a false memory, the cuttlefish had to pick between the tube that was empty and the one that had less preferred crab. And results show that majority of the cuttlefish actually picked the tube that was empty. And this shows that they were induced with a false memory as they thought that there was shrimp in the empty tube while it was completely empty. And scientists suggest that this may be a tactical way to reduce cost of memories because cuttlefish can only form memories through visual information but not odor. And this can help future studies learn about sensitivity to the formation of false memories. My final article is titled "People with Attachment Anxiety Are More Likely to Create False Memories When They See a Person Talking." And in the article, participants with attachment anxiety gained information through 3 different ways. 1, watching a video. 2, reading plain text. And 3, just listening to an audio. And results actually show that people with attachment anxiety were more likely to form false memories when they watched someone talking because people with attachment anxiety care to overanalyze facial features, which causes information in their brain to jumble up. But at the same time, what was interesting was that they had better memory when recalling words or information off of the text and audio cues, which is something that's completely new and never been seen before, and is something that still needs to be looked more into. And the goal of this was to show that moving towards a more positive attachment style can improve memories. And these are my possible research questions. Do humans and cuttlefish have similar brain regions? What is the hippocampus made up of? Why do brains only store snippets of information? And when forming false memories, how do people with attachment anxiety compare to patients with depression? This is my additional references, and thank you for listening to my presentation.